Good afternoon everybody and welcome to Crafty Cleggs. Today is Thursday the 19th of December and this is Vlogmas 2024. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your lovely comments yesterday. I have to say I was a bit wary about putting my video up after I'd had a really good old moan and I've been on a Debbie Downer, but it's just so nice to know that these other people feel the same way as I do. And I was really shocked by how many people had lost loved ones round about the same time as I had. So my heart does go out to you because I can honestly say I know how you're feeling. But I've decided that the show must go on, so I am going to carry on podcasting. I'm not stopping. I've got a little bit of something nice to show you. I've got the advents to do, and then I've got a few chores to do. I am working today in my craft room. I'm still working because we've got everything done that we need to do, and I basically don't want to sit down all the time. Tim did ask me today, he said, "You fancy going for a walk?" Because believe it or not, after you seeing the sky this morning, Tim and I left the house this morning at 8 o'clock. It was still dark. And I was going to film some of the journey, but just as we set off, Katie rang me, so I do apologise. And I never got round to filming it, just to show you how dark it was. But when we ended up at our final shop, Lidl, we always go to Lidl. We like the nuts from Lidl and we like the bakery there too. We go all over the place because we like a bit from here, a bit from there. I mean, we normally do our big shop at Tesco's. But I said to Tim, let's get up early today and go and get our nicest. I call them the nicest for Christmas. I completely forgot what I was going to tell you now. Oh yeah, so I've got most of what I need to do done. I've got a little bit of wrapping to do, which I am going to do before the weekend because my daughter Katie's coming home on Saturday. Oh, I'm so excited. I know I've only just come from her house, but I just love it when we get to spend so much time together. So yeah, she finishes work on Friday for Christmas for 2 weeks. So she's coming home on Saturday. I'm not sure how long she's staying because it sounds to me like she's got some sort of Christmas Eve activity booked. But yeah, I don't know about that. And I'm not asking. If she wants to tell me, she will do. So yeah, I thought I might as well do some work because although I am sat at the machine, I am up and down, ironing, cutting out fabric, this, that and the other, you know what I mean? So I thought I might as well work. And I've managed to get some more. Oh, I love this fabric. I am definitely keeping one of these bags for myself. I've managed to get some more of this, the fairy fabric. So I've got a few more of them to make. So I'm making them. I've cut up, well, Timothy cut the Catherine Hill fabric up for me yesterday. So I'm going to start making, I'm going to cut them all the wadding out for that. I'm just trying to keep busy, that's all. But let me just answer you a couple of questions because people have asked me a couple of questions. And one of the questions was, what was the shawl that I was wearing yesterday? Well, this, let me show it to you, is called Jagged Little Wrap. I will leave a link for it down below. I knit this in it was a King Cole. Oh, and it was probably 4 years ago, maybe 5. I can't remember what it was. I have no idea what the yarn was called. I want to say it was something like Beachcomber. King Cole Beachcomber, but don't quote me on that because I could be wrong. But that's what I want to. It's it's acrylic. It's acrylic because that's all I'm really particularly brilliant wearing around my neck. I can wear anything else if I put my coat on, zip my coat on and put it on round my coat. And I can wear merino. I'm just going to have to stop a second. I need to cough. I'll be back. Sorry about that. Just had a bit of a coughing fit. Yeah. What was I saying? So yeah, I can wear merino round my neck, but just not pure wool. So yeah, this is the Jagged Little Wrap. I got this off Ravelry. And Yeah, I bet it is 4 years ago. I'm sure. Anyway, if I can find the pattern for you, the lady that asked me if I can find the pattern for you, which I'm almost certain I'll be able to, I will leave a link down below for you. And then another lady asked me what I showed to you yesterday on the podcast, a picture of the gift that I'd received from Margaret. Well, let me tell you, that is what's been a game changer and turned how I feel around. It's called Just Feel Festive Shawl. It's absolutely beautiful. It's designed for minis, your advent minis, and you work it double. What else can I tell you? You can modify the shawl to extend it how you like. And that is the pattern. Now I'm going to hold it up here because it is a paid for pattern. I think the lady that bought it, me said it's very, very inexpensive, but still it's a paid for pattern. So this, you can see this at the front because this is just the instructions, what you need, what stitches you've got to use, and then that's the picture of it. And then that's the pattern. So this is the pictures and this little bit here is the pattern. Oh, it's so easy to do. So easy. So I sat down last night after trying to have a really good talking to myself and I thought, Jeanette, come on, don't be on a Debbie Downer. It's not like you, which it isn't. I'm usually quite upbeat, but you know, everybody gets down, don't they? But I am actually missing my Advent time, if you like, but I still don't want to touch any of it. I wanted to start something new. And so I did. And so Margaret bought me this Just Feel Festive shawl. I've been collecting minis from lovely Lindsay from So Sweet Samuel, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to start using them. So I started the Just Feel Festive shawl last night. Oh my goodness. Well, you saw it this morning. I showed you this morning when I got up at whatever time it was. But I did get 6 hours. And this is how far. Oh, I love it. This is how far I've got. Look at those colours. Aren't they gorgeous? So I've done, I don't know if you can see, I've done 3 colour changes. So I've done 1 to here and then 1 to here, and then I've just started the next row of my 3rd colour change. And it is such a relaxing and non-taxing. It's just so nice to make. Let me see. Have I done 4 there? No, I haven't. I've done 3. Yeah, I love it. It's brought me back into doing a bit of crafting. So I sat last night and I did all the first row and I think 1 stripe of the 2nd row. And then I got up this morning, I had a cup of my Christmas tea and I did a little bit of crocheting. And then Tim got up and we went out and I've not touched it since. But what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to, because this is what I've got here. And I'm trying to keep, because I'm using 2 together, because each one of these, is that what I'm using at the moment? No, that's for that one. Each one of these that Lindsay's sent me, I've weighed them. They're either 10 grams or just over. And it said 20 grams of yarn, because you all know what crochet is like. It eats your yarn up. So 20 grams does 4 rows. So I'm trying to match them together so they're the best colour that there is. And then, like, I've matched that with that. I know it's completely off the charts of the pastel colours, but I want to use everything up. So I've matched that ball with that one. I've matched them 2 together. What did I match that with? Oh, those 2 together. Can you see where I'm at, what I mean? And they look really nice, don't they? That and that. I'm trying to keep them in order. And then that and that one. Obviously, and I've got 2 more here, and then I've got to open 1 today, and then I've got 5 left. So I've got quite a bit left. But let me show you. My friend Karen from Stitches and Jacks, now I won't pick it up because it's the rustling. I will show it to you. I couldn't go to Yarndale this year because I was just sick. I think I got COVID oh yeah, that was when the old COVID and chest infection started. So she very, very kindly treated me and bought me this. And this is from Pink Bear and Jemima's. And it's, oh, here we go. Pink Bear and Jemima's Mystery Blanket Balls. It's superwash merino with nylon and stellina mixed balls. So I'm going to put these in it too. Look at those. So I'm going to put them in my shawl. I am really, really enjoying it. So I can't tell you, Margaret, how you turned my bit of crafting around for over Christmas. I'm not starting anything else. I'm not doing anything else. I'm just going to slowly work away at this little bit of crocheting. Every now and then I stop. I read a couple of pages of my book because I'm not a massive avid reader, but I used to be. I used to read all the time before, way before I started crafting. But I prefer to craft. So yeah, I just do a couple of pages of my book, few rounds or few back and forths of me crocheting, watch a bit of telly. And yeah, last night was probably one of the better nights that I've had crochet, crafting wise, for a while. And then I found this that's also got a bit of stellina in it, but I need another one to go with that. A contrasting colour. Isn't that lovely? Can you see the stellina there? Anyway, I just wanted to tell you about that. And I just wanted to answer them 2 questions that them ladies had asked me regarding the shawls. I will put the link to this down below as well, and the jagged little wrap. I am going to come back later because I am going to dig out a few of my last year's. Well, I'm going to get my Toft box out. I've not got it out yet. Still quite early yet here. It's only 2 o'clock. Gosh, it feels about 10 o'clock at night. We've been that busy. I'm going to dig it out in a little while. And then when I come back in a bit, I'm going to show you some of the Toft makes I've made in the past years. But while I've got you, we might as well open Advents, haven't we? Because I've also got to record my paper crafting unveiling of my Advent as well. I didn't do yesterday, so I've got 2 days to do for that. So yeah, I've still got quite a bit to do, but I will come back and say good night to you. Right, what will we do first? Let's open Lindsay's first, and then I can see what colour I've got to go in my wrap. So this is, oops, can't see that with that there. Day 19. Let me just get rid of that. What colour? Let me get rid of that. Oh, what colour's that? No, it might not go with that. Are you ready? Ta-da! Another pastel one. Oh, I can see me. I can, honestly. I'm so shocked because these pastels have I've just really liked every single one of them that have come out. Isn't it beautiful? Right, so that's off Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay. And then, oh, let me get the card for, Dandelion and Dogwood. This is number 19. And 19 is Boho Barbie. Hold on a second. Oh, I've ripped that bag. Oh, look at that. So that is Boho Barbie. Isn't it lovely? It's like a salmon. It's like a very pale salmon. And then, oh, excuse me, with like deep salmon, like, what do you call them? Where they do that? Speckles or splashes, I don't know. Anyway, doesn't that look lovely? Yeah, I really like that. So that is Dandelion and Dogwood. Day 19 Boho Barbie. Number 19 of, Let me just see if you can see it. Number 19 of Toft. Oh, it is modelling wire. So you must need what modelling wire for these dolls. Where's my? Oh, it's down there, my bag. I still haven't done any more, so yeah, we're going to leave that for the time being. But we'll enjoy opening the advents. So I'm guessing that we could do this last year in the, what did we do last year? The Nutcracker. I think it was the ballerina that we put modelling wire in, and her arms was like this, and yeah, it was nice. So that's day 19 of Toft. And then today we're doing day 10 of the discreet uniform. I keep saying the discreet uniform, don't I? The discreet unicorn. Right, let's have a look, day 10. And again, I love these bags. Oh, wow. Now, I don't know if I've told you this. Look at that. Now that is a lot brighter than it's actually coming out on camera there. So yeah, I don't know as if I've told you this, and I'm not sure, one of my subscribers told me, but this glows under UV light, and I didn't know that. I mean, it must have been in the description, but yeah. I'm not going to lie, I very rarely read the descriptions. I just think, oh, that sounds nice. You know, discreet unicorn, I know they do bright colours and I love bright colours. Yeah. So, yeah, but apparently this glows in the dark or under UV light. Right, so for the time being, that's it. I'm going to put all my advents away in the correct places. So my discreet unicorn can go in Auntie Sue. Auntie Sue is not going away. I am going to use her throughout the year just because she's got a red nose. Oh, and antlers. It don't matter, does it? You know, at the end of the day, it's what you want, isn't it? And I don't want to put her away. She's just far too pretty. And it's a really good size bag, this. If anybody, I mean, I'm sure you all know, but if you don't, if anybody wants to know, I bought this from Lovely Paul from Stitch by Mrs. D. I shall leave a link to her YouTube channel down below. Not that I think any of you need it. The unicorn, discreet unicorn goes in there. This one goes in my festive wrap. This is going to go over on the shelf there, and that is going to go in my bag from Dandelion and Dogwood. Right, I'm going to go, but I'll be back in a little while to say goodnight and show you some of my past year's makings from Toft. See you in a little while. Everybody, it's me again. It is now dark. It is now 4:45. So Tim's just mentioned dinner. He said, what do you want? And I said, you're the chef. I'm going upstairs to record and carry on sewing. Shout me when dinner's ready. So I don't know what we're having for dinner, but hey, not to worry. I'm sure whatever he does for us, it will be beautiful. I've had to put my cardigan on. It's freezing, and I mean freezing. I've just had a look at our temperature and it says 3 degrees, feels like -2, and yes, it does. It's freezing. Anyway, because I've been busy sewing and stuff, I've just been in my, my store cupboard, and I've just scooped out some birds, and I've got 4. There's a lot more than this, but for tonight, you can have 4. Right, the first one I'm going to show you is, I made this, and his face is a little bit odd, because I've sewn his nose on wrong, I think anyway. I made this, when did I make this? I think it was last year. And it is a pink flamingo. Now, these legs, they just tickle me, these legs. Look, hold on a second, let me get them right. So they sit right. They won't sit right. Look. Look at them. Is that one twisted? Oh no, that is, yeah. So I put this one on back to front. Can you see? Where is it? Can you see where the join is here? Look at that. I put it on back to front. But you know what? When it's on the shelf and it sits like that, that one's the same as well. I must have put them on both back to front. When they sit, when I do have them on display and on my shelf, I have them like, I'll get them right in a minute to show you, but if it's the last thing I do. Hold on a second. So that goes there and that goes there. So when I have them sat on the shelves, I do turn them around and they look like this. So this is Pink Flamingo. And I have to say, I did really, really enjoy making the birds. The birds are probably one of my favourite makes. It's the legs that do it for me. I have just, the legs, I just fell in love with them all. Look at the knobbly knees. So this is Pink Flamingo and this was made last year sometime. Right, so I know I've got one of the birds out of my, I have a book, 12 Birds of Christmas, I think it is. And this one is the heron. Is it heron? I think this is the heron. Isn't that fabulous? It is the heron. See, look at these feet. Oh, aren't they lovely? What was she called? Agnes. I'm not sure. I think it's Agnes the heron. And I made that last year of one of the 12 Birds of Christmas. In fact, I don't know as if I made the Pink Flamingo last year as one of the 12 Birds of Christmas, because there was one of the birds I really didn't like and I can't remember which one it was, so I had that as my 12th. So those are two of the birds that I made. Can you see its nose just here? I've sewn it on a little bit wrong. I mean, really, I should take it off, and that's slightly to one side, but who cares? They're handmade, aren't they? They're supposed to be cute and different. So I've got two birds. Right, now, I definitely don't know what one of these is called. So this was the very, very first advent that I got from Toft, and it came in this, can you see this box here? It came in that box. It was fabulous, and I mean fabulous. I loved every single second of it, and I can't remember what it's called. If I can find it on the website, I'll write it on the screen. And this was my first Toft advent that I made. It's got a beautiful big, I'll turn it around in a minute, beautiful big tail. Look at those fabulous feet and claws. And they've got, if I'm not mistaken, oh no, they haven't. I thought they had, no, they haven't got beads on them. But it's feet and claws. Look at, it's got beads on the top. Oh, isn't it lovely? And then look at them feathers that have got beads on. Oh, I loved it. I really, really did love it. And then, are you ready for this? Look at this tail. How amazing is that? Let me just see if it's focusing. So that was my first Toft I ever did. Isn't it lovely? So that was an advent. Like I say, I'm not sure what it's called, so hopefully you'll have seen it. Now, I think this was the second year of my advent that come in a white box. It didn't have drawers in this time. It just come in a white box. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this one was called Bird of Peace. Bird of Peace. Again, I'll see if I can find it and I'll write it on the screen. Now, what can I say about this one? This was so taxing. It was really, really taxing, this one. I enjoyed it, but it was hard work because there were so many beads and it took a long time. And at this time of year, it was just a difficult one to make because you had to sit down and concentrate. But look, again, beautiful feathers and tail, which I'll show you later. It's this one that had all the beads on the claws. Look at that. So then was his legs and his feet and claws. And then we had these beautiful big wings, all full of beads going across here, all the way around the back and all here. This has got some wire in it. So there was modelling wire. So you could put, well, you know, you can put your wings however you want it. Right, you ready? I'm going to turn it round. Oh no, let me just show you. We had beads all up his head there, going all the way around, all the way down, and all the way around there. Oh, it was hard work. It was really hard with all the beads. This was a tiny piece. I don't know if you can see the shine on it, but this was a tiny piece of silk for its nose. We had beads all round his wings here and here. And then his tail, oh my goodness. Well, his tail was just something else. Look at his tail. So we had all these with beads in, 5 of them, all going down here and here, and these 2 here and here. Then we had these dangly bits. And again, was there beads in that? Did I not put beads in that? I don't know if it... Oh yeah, there is. Sorry, I thought there was. Beads in the end of that. Beads in every piece of its tail. Now these beads was mirrored. So you have to be careful what you was doing. So on certain ones, certain pieces of the tail, the beads was all mirrored. So yeah, that was not last year, the year before. That was that advent. So this was my first advent. Let me get back. This was my first one. And this was my second one. Now, I will get my third one out and show you that tomorrow, and maybe some more birds. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I don't think we've got very much to do. It's mainly going to be indoors, I think. Wrapping Christmas presents. I don't know. If it's really nice, we might go out for a bit of a walk somewhere. Who knows? So yeah, these are... Oh, I went mad with Toft. I really did. I just completely fell in love with it and just had to make everything Toft. Anyway, these are the 4 that I'm sharing with you today. Right, so with that said, I'm going to go. I've got a couple more bits I need to do here. Then I think I'm going to have a quick shower before my dinner. I had a nice bath this morning, but I just want a quick shower. I'm going to put my Christmas pyjamas on. I'm going to have my dinner, and then I'm going to sit and crochet my festive wrap. That's what I'm going to do. Right, so thank you very, very much for watching. Thank you for being understanding again yesterday when Jeanette was bleh, but I'm feeling a lot better today, and I shall see you tomorrow. Have a lovely night, and I hope you do get a little bit of crafting done. Take care. See you soon. Bye. Bye, everybody.